Let's jump into Nas, King's Disease 3, produced by Hit Boy, the fourth project that they have done together over the last 3 years. They did King's Disease in 2020, King's Disease 2 in 2021, Magic at the end of 2021, and then we got King's Disease 3 a couple weeks ago. How'd you feel about the project?
I believe, first off, I didn't know what to expect because we've heard them so many different times.
Yeah.
But on the first song, Nas says that, yo, King Disease 3 is better than all the other King Diseases.
He does say that.
He said that.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's lying. Like, this project is really good. It's a masterclass on how to age in hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's why I get pissed off when I hear the 21 Savages say things like that, because where he is in his life to be doing what he's doing, like, is we've never seen it. It's unprecedented. Like, that's the thing. Nas is a vessel to hip hop, literally a vessel to this culture, and he's still performing at a high level. Like, people like to make jokes about like the KRS-Ones and the Kumo D's and the older guys. Like, Nas is from that era. You get what I'm saying? So anybody listening, like, I really want you to kind of just soak that in. But I was impressed by it. I think Hit Boy, this should also be a Hit Boy album. This is a Nas and Hit Boy album because his production, the way that they are able to just play off of each other, and you really don't get this too much in music today, where a producer and a rapper are just so in tune with each other, from the styles to the cadences to everything. Like, I feel like it was a masterclass for both of these guys on a production level, on a rap level. I want to shout out, actually, the OG verses. A lot of people see verses as the production that it is today. Hit Boy
was one of the first ones.
Was one of the very first verses. And I feel like him performing and doing what he did that night gave him like a launching pad. It gave him like a second win. Now you bust your first nut, and then you got to re-up. And then the second one, like, is hitting different. I'm sorry.
How do we get here?
I don't know, but that was just the analogy that came to mind. It just, like, his second win is incredible right now. Like, he's on a tear. So I just want to shout out to both those guys. If y'all got to edit that out, please feel free.
No, it stays.
But that was just the only way that I could really,
This is Music Talk with SaVon, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
But no, I agree, bro. I agree 100%. I'm not even the biggest Nas fan. Like, even as a kid, like, like, I would hear him on the radio. I was like, oh, like, he's good. I acknowledge he's good. I just don't necessarily love it.
Okay.
When I listened to King's Disease in 2020, I was like, oh, this is the best Nas shit I've ever heard. And, like, I've heard Omatic. Like, no, it's not better than Omatic, but it's up there in terms of, like, modern type music. Like, Hit Boy making, it feels like he, like, turned the dial back, and, like, a young Nas came out with the Hit Boy stuff. And then you hear King's Disease 2, and both of those two have features. This one is Nas all by himself. So when I saw Nas over the course of 17 songs rapping alone, I was like, am I going to rock with this? I might like this one the best out of the three as well. Like, he really held his own. He jumped on a drill beat. Like, you know, he's giving you the soul sample stuff. He's bar fest, like, reigniting the shit with Hove real playfully. Like, Michael and Quincy is my favorite song. Thun is really good. Recession Proof. Like, he was really doing his thing. He had one song, Reminisce. Like, I don't like to reminisce because everything we doing now is lit. Like, I felt that in my soul, because I'm like, I don't want to reflect on the wins I had 2 years ago. Like, my life is lit now. Like, I really felt that. And I think he's really in this mode where, because as an old head, like, the music community, you know, we're quick to set people aside, move on. Like, you know, that's an old nigga, we don't care about him, or that's scaring the hoes music, whatever. But, like, I feel like Nas is just, like, reminding niggas and this confidence level that he's at, and Hit Boy is challenging him in the studio. Like, nah, just jump on a drill beat. Like, yeah, you could give that backpack boom bap type stuff, but not just jump on a drill beat. Like, do this more modern production, like something that a young ear will hear and get, like, kind of, and then here's Nas and, like, be like, oh shit, like, this is dope. So I thought King's Disease 3 was really good. I've been running it up, and yeah, job well done to Nas, job well done to Hit Boy. It's great to see veterans age well in rap. Well, because, like, you know, the example of, like, 2 Chainz, for example. Like, it's time for him to pack it up. Like, it's time to pack it up for 2 Chainz.
Or find a Hit Boy. Find somebody that you work well with. Find somebody that compliments you. Somebody that challenges you. Find somebody who pushes you to be a better artist.
Yeah.
Like the problem with 2 Chainz is not his ability.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and I'm not the biggest 2 Chainz fan.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate him, and I know he has bars. He has all of the things that can make him relevant.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's not really clicking or connecting is he's not being challenged, or he's not challenging himself.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I 100% agree. So maybe he'll link with Hit Boy. Maybe he'll jump with Metro. I don't know. Like somebody who's just gonna bring that beast out of you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like you lay down a verse and like you don't want them to just say, "Oh yeah, that was cool." Or you come out like, no, like nigga, you could do better. Like, do that again. You need somebody like that. So yeah, Kings Disease 3, job well done. Loved it.